Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale's Aaron to make a big decision after discovering cancer risk. Emmerdale's Aaron Dingle agrees to a gene test next week following advice from his mum Chaz. A new storyline on the show will see Aaron, Kane Dingle and Caleb Milligan discover that they may have inherited the faulty BRCA2 gene. In scenes airing later this week, Chaz returns from her time away with her daughter Eve. Chaz tells her family that the cause of her breast cancer is the faulty BRCA2 gene. She adds that there's a high likelihood her brothers Kane and Caleb and son Aaron could have it too. Aaron is apprehensive when Chaz encourages him to get tested, unsure whether he wants to know either way. In follow-on scenes airing next week, Vinny Dingle accidentally lets slip to Chaz that Aaron has no intention of going for the test. Lydia Dingle rebukes Vinny for being insensitive and then tells Aaron that Chaz is due to attend a hospital appointment that day. Chaz is pleased to have Aaron's support as he joins her for the appointment. She confides in her son about how she intends to have a double mastectomy. Later, Chaz opens up about how afraid she is over her illness and what's to come. She's comforted by Aaron as she bursts into tears. Clearly affected by the day that he has spent with Chaz, Aaron decides to book his gene test appointment after all. BRCA1 and BRCA2 are examples of genes which can raise a person's cancer risk if they become altered. A woman who has a variant BRCA gene has an increased chance of developing breast cancer and ovarian cancer. The variant genes also increase a man's chance of developing male breast cancer and prostate cancer. Emmerdale began airing Chaz's breast cancer storyline last month. When the plot was announced, Lucy Pargeter, who plays Chaz, commented, "When the producers first discussed the storyline with me, I knew I didn't want us to shy away from any aspect of this diagnosis for Chaz. She saw her own mother ultimately die after an incurable breast cancer diagnosis, so for Chaz to receive a breast cancer diagnosis herself makes it all the more poignant. Our audience knows her so well, they have seen her relationships, know her faults, her passions, her insecurities, quirks and fears. So for them to see this story play out will be more meaningful given everything that has happened to both her and her mother. I think this is the beauty of our genre soap. However, I am more than aware of the huge responsibility with us telling this story. I hope we can do it justice. It won't be all doom and gloom, there will be ups and downs just like with anything. But I hope it looks and feels real. And if just a few people get help for breast changes that do not feel or look right, it could do some good too.